So, Ron and Don, congratulations on the award. How are you feeling about it?
Well, thrilled to death, and because we're doing the SOCAN interview, I'll tell you that, this is the first person I've told this. I'm going to talk a little bit about Casey Kasem's Top 40 tonight. And Michael Bublé launched his career. His first release in '05 went to number one in Canada and the UK. The second went to number one on Billboard, which is the big publication at the time. The third went to number one on Billboard. The fourth went to number one on Billboard. It is so unbelievable for a guy that used to spin that Casey Kasem's Top 40 to be in this class with Michael Bublé that it's a pinch me deal.
What would be your favorite, or not your favorite, what's on your current playlist of Canadian music? What are you listening to?
Half Moon Run out of Montreal has got a new album out that I really like. I'm a huge fan of July Talk. Their album was out a year ago, but that's right there. And I'm obviously a fan of the classics, whether it's the Arkells, Tragically Hip, Blue Rodeo. They've got to be in the player. Arcade Fire.
Well, he's a music guy. Anybody's on the radio, I say, who is that? And who's playing it and the whole deal. So he's the expert. I like Tragically Hip. That's my favorite from Kingston, Ontario. They're my favorite.
I should say,
and
Grapes.
And Dead Mouse.
That's right. Just going to say, The Weeknd, Drake, Shawn Mendes. That's the music of Don Cherry. He just doesn't know names. You can't get the NHL names. You don't expect him to get the musicians.
No, I like Dead Mouse and as Canadians, and Tragically Hip, they're my favorite. And Michael Bublé, naturally.
What would be your favorite hockey reference in Canadian music?
Well, this is terrible, but Dean Brody was kind enough to include me in his song Canadian Girls, so I have got to go with Dean Brody. I owe him forever for that one, because as you've probably noticed, the girls seem to like Don a lot. So when he gave me that little shout-out in Canadian Girls, it was a highlight of my life.
Well, Stompin' Tom and Hockey Saturday Night, that was my favorite, the hockey song. I think that's the best hockey song in the world.